witnesses.
Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Every time I go to take a sip of water.
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service.
I like that they had to animate that little jiggle there.
Oh yes, of course.
That's my favorite part about the game so far.
Order. An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Aw, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
And even some of the women. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Tee-hee! I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fey & Co. law offices?
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
I'm now just imagining every time you're like slow to get to the line, that Cole is just like choking on water, like trying desperately to like get back
Small
to
sips
the
of water,
microphone.
dude. Small sips of water.
Or wait for a moment like this where it's gonna be one character for a long time.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out of the window, you know. And then, ooh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was this mouse, the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the women like dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. And that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink.
God damn it, this character.
Well, Your Honor,
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
Well, wait, Your Honor!
Yes, Mr. Wright?
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies.
Hey! How dare you!
Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
No, I actually don't care whether or not you cross-examine her.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Like I
Cross-examination.
Witness's account.
It was 9 at night. She looked out the window and saw her. She died at 9. That lines up with the autopsy.
Yep, that's nice.
Saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
That did in fact happen.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
questionable.
Yeah, that is a little questionable. Dodged to one side and ran away. Okay. Caught up to her. Okay. Alright. Alright, so let's,
Time to start pressing.
yeah, let's see this one about, yeah, this. Because it's like, alright, what did you actually see?
Some more detail would be nice here.
Hold it! How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know. She had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure.
That was you, Mr. Wright.
Your
Ooh,
testimony,
burn.
or this testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute. The testimony stinks.
It stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Eh,
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Yeah, what's the meaning of this? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her.
Cause she's
And
a
I'm no
fucking
expert
weirdo.
on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me.
it's a ponytail.
Boy, she must just be in tears over there, sobbing at this horrible burn.
She's
However-
a freak!
However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. This testimony is bogus.
But
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I saw her, and so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rawr. What are you trying to say? You mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all of the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
Also, you guys heard the gothic music in the background? Like, fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
dude, it's amazing.
We're going like into the fucking cathedral, yo.
Real courts need the soundtrack.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Your testimony.
Damn, I
Again.
almost had her.
Witness's account.
I did see everything, I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right.
Okay.
Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And then she hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did, you hippie. That clock, the kind of statuey clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report startle you? Tee-hee.
Ooh,
It actually does.
ooh,
Like, how does
ooh.
she know it's a
Ooh,
clock?
ooh.
the clock, exactly. It had its guts taken out.
Yeah.
I see.
She wouldn't
That,
know.
like, why does she know that?
Mm.
Yeah.
I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
Just
Objection!
because we all know it's a clock doesn't mean she should.
Yep.
Exactly.
And it's had its guts taken out, remember? So it's not even a clock right now.
Yep.
That clock, the thinker. Hold it! A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now.
I think maybe present it.
Yeah. Made
Yeah.
by Larry Butts.
Objection! Miss May! What you said just now was quite revealing.
Good night,
Really?
everybody.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. And he was found guilty of murder!
I'm liking this foreshadowing of her
Yeah.
breakdown here, Senko.
Thanks. Have you noticed the voice changed every herb?
No, you're doing
Yes,
good with that.
yes,
I was
I
hoping
have.
you would.
Order! Order!
I
Miss
muted
May,
myself instead
Can you
of
explain
unmuting.
how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
Objection! The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Objection! Questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only
Murderer.
once.
Singular.
True, you did catch murderer with a clock once.
Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness.
Phew, that was close. If he had stopped me there, the trial would be over.
huh? What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's because I heard it. Yes, I heard it. It say the time.
So, you've been to the law office of Fey & Co.?
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would you go there? Or why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
The law offices of Fey & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
Uh,
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. Oh wait, no, it's supposed to be the other one. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
Objection! You have proof that she could not? Amateurs, amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
And I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard.
The prosecution denies your request.
What? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed. Objection sustained.
Damn, time to switch directions, quick. Ready to proceed?
Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright?
No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... Your Honor, members of the court... It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look, right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May, Hmm?
Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed?
Cell phone time.
If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much! The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... It's probably that, but... Yep, it's gotta
Yeah,
be
check all your bases.
Yep. It's not the autopsy report. It's not gonna be it. Take that! Ah! Take a look at this!
It's a very cute cell phone.
It is, and I think it goes well with my eyes!
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait, this isn't my phone! Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder!
Order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it?
A good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
Gotta say, I'm starting to feel for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, honey. Sorry.
What?
September
What are
5th.
they selling?
9:27
Chocolate!
a.m.
Chocolate!
Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
Jiggle. So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense.
That's bullshit.
How would you forget this, Judge?
Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? I'm sorry.
Nope, I guess my client's guilty.
Yeah, I guess he's right.
I'm sorry, everyone. I'm old. I forget shit.
Holy
The
fuck.
witness claimed she had seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that proves the witness had not seen the clock before.
Autopsy report. No,
Yes.
it's this, right? Because it's made by Larry Butts.
Nope,
Yeah.
that clock isn't in any stores.
It's simple.
Custom job.
This clock was never in any store, ever.
But what?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuses not on sale today?
Damn, Phoenix, calm down. Oh, here we go again.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Oh, yes. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee wink.
Scary.
Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh, fuck, dude. Look at that face.
Yeah.
Fucking hates you.
Oh dear.
Expect her to like start barking like a dog or something.
Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because...
This is your moment, Steve. Don't mess it up.
See, so she had heard it from the wiretap, right?
Did she?
No, did she? Yes.
I mean, that's what I'm expecting, right? The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There's no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving that the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Take that! Have a look at this.
I like to imagine that when he says take that, when he says take that, he's actually just handing people things. He's like, take that!
Take this!
Here's
It's
the
dangerous to
wiretap.
go alone!
I think they're throwing them at each other because Phoenix gets things thrown at him.
Yeah, no, it's true. Does seem like...
Take that!
I found this in Miss May's room.